Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. So today I would like to present to you about our group article entitled The Benefits of Using Public Transportation to Reduce Carbon Dioxide Emissions, a case study of Surabaya. But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Sasmaya Haryalukita from Environmental Engineering student. So, first of all, the transportation sector is a major source of carbon dioxide emissions, especially in rapidly growing cities like Surabaya. Heavy reliance on private vehicles contributes to air pollution, traffic congestion, and increasing greenhouse gas emissions. So, to address these issues, the Surabaya city government has introduced several public transportation initiatives, including the Surabaya bus and electric bus programs. However, the shift from private to public transport is still limited, making it necessary to evaluate how effective the system are in reducing carbon dioxide emissions. So this study analyzed the environmental benefits of Surabaya's transition from diesel to electric buses and examines how improved public transportation can support sustainable urban mobility. So, public transportation plays a key role in reducing carbon dioxide emissions. Efficient systems like buses, LRT, and electric trains produce less carbon dioxide per passenger compared to private cars. The use of electric buses and low emission technologies will improve environmental performance. So in Surabaya, the Surabaya bus and digital tools like the GoBis app make public transport more accessible and efficient. So it's encouraging people to shift from private vehicles to shared transportation. This shift reduces total traffic, fuel use, and also carbon dioxide emissions. When public transport systems are optimized, the positive environmental impact becomes more greater. So the methodology of this research are we're using a descriptive quantitative approach based on secondary data to assess carbon dioxide emissions reductions from Surabaya's transition from diesel buses to electric buses in 2022 until 2024. So the analysis focuses on calculating and compare the annual emissions produced by diesel and electric bus fleets. And then the second methodology is the data used include like the number of buses, annual travel distance, fuel or electricity consumption, and emission factors is from official sources like the Surabaya Transportation Department, IPCC guidelines, and national energy reports. So here is the formula to calculate the carbon dioxide emissions. And then the results, also the conclusion of our study. The electrification of Surabaya bus system shows a consistent reduction in carbon dioxide emissions from 2022 to 2024. The emissions decreased from 1,800 3.88 tons in 2022 to 1,451 tons in 2024 when the entire fleet transitioned to electric. So this represents an overall 19.55 reduction. So the results confirm that even partial electrification will significantly reduce fuel use and emissions, while full electrification provides the greatest environmental benefit. However, the maximum impact depends on using cleaner electricity sources, as the carbon intensity of the grid affects total emissions. So overall, the studies demonstrate that electrifying public transport is an effective and scalable strategy for sustainable, low-carbon urban mobility and can serve as a model for the other Indonesian cities. So that's all for my presentation today. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.